The top prosecutor and top public defender are talking about what's next following a riot involving hundreds of migrants rushing Texas National Guard soldiers.
And the district attorney here in El Paso says this unfortunate situation was compounded by the judge when he ruled to waive bond hearings for migrants.
ABC-7's Heriberto Perez is live with the update. Eddie?
Good evening, Paul. Stephanie, DA Hicks mentioned at this morning's news conference that these violent events concern him more than immigration cases because this group of hundreds of migrants moved forward in a way on March 21st that caused harm to these Texas National Guardsmen. But El Paso County Public Defender Kelly Childress says that the charges against these migrants are false.
The National Guardsmen were punched in the face. They were the knees of guardsmen were stomped on. That could obviously result in very serious permanent injuries.
El Paso District Attorney Bill Hicks also said these acts of violence that happened on March 21st are extremely concerning for him because that kind of violence against troops and government property could happen to anyone in the community.
Someone tried to take a gun away from one of the National Guardsmen. Obviously, we don't have to talk about how dangerous that is, right?
DA Hicks wants to send a message that people can't just go to any gate of the border wall and use violence to get into the United States. El Paso County Public Defender Kelly Childress also spoke in a news conference saying she waived these bond review hearings on Monday so her clients could remain in the county jail and still have contact with her.
It affects our ability to communicate effectively with them.
According to Childress, around 39 migrants are still booked at the county jail. DA Hicks also said he doesn't know if his office will be prosecuting all of these 221 migrants because they have to look at all the cases first.
And if they're willing to tear down government property, what's going to stop them from tearing down people's backyards?
Paul, Stephanie, ABC-7 also reached out to the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement to learn why these migrants were taken into custody by the Texas Department of Public Safety. In a statement, a spokeswoman with ICE told us, quote, that enforcement and removal operations, or ERO, will turn over detainees in its custody to state or local authorities that have issued arrest warrants for those individuals suspected of having committed a crime, unquote. And they also said that deportation officers arrested 4 migrants who were released from the El Paso County detention facility on March the 30th. Yesterday, the other 60 people were released to federal custody here in El Paso. Reporting live from the U.S.-Mexico border, Heriberto Perez, ABC-7.
All right, Eddie, thank you.